In this video, we'll talk about restoring factory default settings for the chart setup options, these options which we've discussed in a previous video, and also we'll include the log options and the intercept options. So I click on, let's suppose I select two buttons here, two checkboxes, turn them on, click on Restore Defaults, and select Yes. Notice those went away. That means that the factory default settings for these two options is off. And then notice that if I click here, it says, are you sure you want to restore default settings for chart setup, intercept, and log options? And if I select System, the intercept and log options are also included. For example, suppose that I want the log file to start making a new log file for after 5 hours. So I put 5 in there. It was 6, I got 5 now. Just to show that 5 is still there, we select here, and that's 5 hours. So then I'm going to restore system default, go over there and check, and you see it's back to 6 hours. Okay, so that's restore defaults. Now there's an edit button here. There are certain things like, for example, logging send vessels that are not directly controllable by the user. But if you're a Raven technical person or you're authorized by Raven, you can have a user and password will get you in to change those types of things. Just as an example, whether or not send vessels are logged is one of those things that's behind this security wall here. Finally, I should say that these factory default settings are not to be confused with the factory default settings for the properties of a view button. For example, I take view button 3, right click, and select defaults. There's a button here, restore factory. Not the same as the F5 restore factory. However, the concept is the same. The pilot group will provide its preferences for a given view button, and then if you, for that view button, come to this screen and click on Restore Factory, then you'll get the factory default for that view button. Okay, that's it for factory defaults.